today we are about to get ready to go try and find a place to go swimming at, because the kids really want to go swimming. It's pretty hot out. So before we do that, I'm going to give you an update on the garden and how Johnny's doing. So Johnny went to the ER last night, and they said they didn't think there was any glass in it. They did soak it for a while. And then they put steri strips on it and a Band-Aid and got it all nice and cleaned up and everything. And then today, of course, he's a kid, so he took the steri strips off. Thankfully, they gave us extra ones, so we put more on. He says it doesn't really hurt or anything, but he is running around being a normal kid, so that's good. So, nothing too traumatic. And then, here's the update on the garden. I'm actually in the garden today, and I'll go over to the other one and show you. And I'll show you how the little onions we have going on are doing. And I think we have some lettuce going, but I'm not sure. And then, we really need to weed our garden. Please, please do not yell at us about weeding our garden, because we know. We're just not sure, because we had so much rain there for a while that all of our seeds kind of like floated into different places. So we're just kind of trying to figure out what's what anymore. So anyways, here's what the garden looks like. So we think that right there is probably lettuce. And right there, and right there. You see all the clover has came in. This whole row was supposed to be lettuce. And that row is supposed to be carrots. Well, as you can see, we're pretty sure that's a lettuce that just kind of like ended up there. And there's no carrots. Unless those are carrots. Or maybe that's a carrot. That kind of looks like carrots. I don't know. Because everything kind of just like flooded away. So here's this row. And yes, it looks dry, but it was watered this morning. You just can't tell. Let's see. I can walk on my rows. Oh, there you go. So, that's not anything. Those are some tomato plants that are coming up. I'm not sure if that's tomatoes or not. This one. Where is it? I'm not sure if this is tomato or not. I know those are tomatoes. Oh, that one fell down again. Oh, they keep falling over. I think the cat might be getting in here. I'm not sure. This poor little guy just keeps falling over and falling over. See, it's just dry on top. It is pretty moist underneath. We're going to have to do something about these. Oh, goodness. We have another little volunteer something. Our beans are doing good. We did not actually do anything in this row. Anything there is just weeds. More tomatoes. Squash are doing pretty good. This one right here, I don't know if it's going to do good or not. It was I just transplanted this yesterday. It was in the middle of the row. That bean plant's doing really well. This bean plant is actually one that I direct sowed into the ground. And so is, I think, that one. Then these ones are all transplants, if I remember correctly. And one of them died, but that's okay. So we have all these. So, but yeah, we're having a good old time in here with all these. I've got so many weeds. There's just so much. I just don't know what to do with it all. It's like I come in here every day and pick some out, and you just can't tell. And then those are finally having some flowers on it down there. Even though I've been slowly ripping them out. It's hard to get them out. They're not exactly the greatest. But yeah, see? They're all doing pretty good. This is all weeds. Just weeds and weeds and weeds. No clue what these are. They're growing everywhere. Just trying to get it all out. Alright, there's that little garden patch. Ugh. Hey, buddy. You trying to stay cool, buddy, huh? Kitty, kitty. Hi. All of a sudden, you just see glowing orange, yellow eyes out. Okay, here's the potato plants. Oh, look. There's another one, and I'm pretty sure it's what I think it is, because I'm pretty sure that's the pot I put the lettuce in. More tomatoes, or potatoes. Potatoes. Now, we keep getting these yellow leaves down here, and I don't know if it's potato blight or if it's just because they're not getting enough sun. It's middle of the day, it's hot, they're wilty. They usually look really pretty in the morning. That's our comfrey compost tea going on. Here's Justin's onions. They're going. Oh, look.
Hi.
It's a Macy.
Hi.
You want to show him your thumb, Jonathan? It's kind of nasty.
Yes.
But it's going. It started bleeding again today.
But it's not bleeding now.
Yeah, it's not bleeding now. So here's Justin's little Father's Day garden area. I just hit my head on this. I always hit my head on this stupid stick to hold this up. So here's the tomatoes that are over here. And I didn't realize it, but I actually planted 2 tomatoes in one spot over there. They must have been 2 tomatoes together in the package and I didn't pay attention. Here's our pepper plants. One's a green and one's a red. They're actually doing pretty good. I don't see any issues with them. I'm gonna put some more dirt around the bottom of it. They're looking pretty good. Healthy. I don't see any. Hi, buddy. Buddy's happy he gets to come in here. He's usually not allowed in here. So. Here's our zucchini plants that Jonathan's so happy about. And our other tomato plants we have going. We're going to start attaching these to the trellis soon. They just haven't gotten big enough to have to worry about it yet. They're actually doing pretty good. They're looking amazing. Ouch. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Y'all, we'll move our chicken tractor. You could tell where we moved to. Justin doesn't have any specific way of moving it. It just gets moved. Hi, chickadees. Meat birds are happy they got out for a little bit today. And here's the regular chickies. They're doing really good. They're just chillaxing. They're loving it out here. They usually get out every day and get to free range. Some of them were out a little bit earlier. We'll probably let them out here in a little while when it gets cooler out. Because they like to run around. I don't want to get too hot. So, and then Shadow's back there. He's got a fan right on top of his... you can't see it. He's got a fan right on top of his cage because he's all black and we don't want him to get overheated. They don't have water. Oh yeah, they still have water. I don't know if you can see their water. But, yeah, it's right there. When it's hanging down and touching the ground like that, it means it's full. And when it's empty, it'll raise up on that bungee cord. That way we know for a fact that it's empty. Oh yeah, and Justin just came out here. He just pointed out to me. You see this hole they're digging right here? They are digging a dust bath. And what they do is they get in there and they roll around in it and they put it in between their feathers and it helps them cool off and it also helps clean their feathers. So that's really cool. So I'm glad they found their own spot that they're wanting to use as a dust bath. We'll actually go in there probably and add some sand to that spot for them. So, yeah, and dig it out a little bit for them and everything. So they're doing really good. Let's see, you can see them back in there. Shadow's in there. Yeah, we have some of our supplies sitting in there, so we don't have to run back and forth to the garage. And Justin built me this little stand right here so I can put Shadow on top of that when I want to take him out and put him in the sun, so that we don't have to struggle with the door. And also, for when we get ready to do chickens and pluck them, we can put a trash can in the middle of that and just dump the feathers in there so we don't have feathers going everywhere. Because then we'll take the... Yeah, see? And then we'll take the feathers and put them in the compost pile afterwards, but that way we don't have to sit there and worry about, you know, having feathers all over our yard.
You sit here, pluck them.
Yep. And it's also a two-man station, so we have two people plucking at the same time.
And then you can have like a water bath so you can get the...
Yep, water bath, which, I mean, obviously I won't be sitting here when we do that. We're not going to sit and kill the chickens in front of the other ones, but it was just a good idea that I thought Justin had, and he did awesome on this. Just old scrap wood we had laying around, so...
Yep.
But
you saw my nails from a new nail gun.
Oh yeah, he has a nail gun and everything. So, all right, y'all, that's gonna be it for today's video. We're gonna go and try and find some place to go swimming at because we're all hot and we don't have a swimming pool because not with Theron. I don't trust it. So, but in the next couple of days, stay tuned because we're gonna have some new animals here on the homestead. We're gonna have 2 rabbits and we're gonna have a couple of chickens. I'm getting 7 buff Orpington hens that are already laying from somebody here in town. We got our rabbit cages from her, so that's pretty awesome. And
then we get to figure out how to do those separate chickens.
Yeah, we're gonna have them separate. So we're gonna get some more T-posts and some more fencing and figure something out for probably some tarps. And then we're just gonna put some these milk crates we have on the ground with some hay in it, or possibly even have Justin build a little thing for them to roost on top of or something. I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out. But we're just going to go from there and keep doing it because it's going to be a temporary coop anyways, because once we know they don't have anything, they're good to go, they're going to go in with the egg layers. So it's temporary for now, for a month or so, and see how everything goes. But anyways, stay tuned. That'll be for sure the 3rd we'll get them, and the update will probably be the 4th or the 5th. So have a happy 4th of July if you don't see us by the 4th, and have a good week. See ya.